Ever thought about who owns the idea behind your favorite tech gadget or even the melody stuck in your head? That's where IP or intellectual property comes in. It's the legal shield that protects creations of the mind, be it inventions, designs, logos, or music. IP turns imagination into something you can own, sell, or license. And in today's innovation-driven world is the bridge between a great idea and real-world impact. Hello and welcome to Straight Up by EdexLive. I'm Soumya Solanki and today is World IP Day. So let's talk about that. Every year, World Intellectual Property Day is observed on April 26, celebrating the vital role of intellectual property in fostering creativity and innovation. As part of national celebrations, the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell hosted IP Utsav 2025, a week-long awareness drive that featured masterclasses and expert sessions on patents, trademarks, copyrights, and design registration. Key government initiatives like Kapila and Yukti were showcased to underscore India's growing emphasis on IP-driven innovation. In India, there's a growing awareness about IP rights. Patent filings are increasing and we have steadily climbed the Global Innovation Index. But challenges remain, especially when it comes to converting campus research or traditional knowledge into protected, commercialized assets. One institution leading by example is IIT Madras, which was recently ranked the top academic institute in India for patent filings. By nurturing a research to IP pipeline, they are showing how universities can be engines of both innovation and entrepreneurship. To understand why IP matters and what India can do to improve, we spoke to Prof Manu Santhanam, Dean, Industrial Consultancy and Sponsored Research, OR ICSR, IIT Madras. Let's hear what he had to say.
In a relatively short period since independence, India has grown into one of the world's largest economies. Because of the need for actually rapid development when we were trying to grow, we relied a lot on indigenization of technologies that were brought in from abroad. However, this is something which has to change if we have to really join the League of Developed Nations by 2047. We need to identify the need for protecting our own intellectual property and to ensure that our innovations can be protected and nurtured in order to actually fulfill the demands of our industry. This is the only way we will ensure that our industry grows at the level that it needs to and match the best in the world. Intellectual property protection is an absolute necessity today because it can bring together the efforts of leading academicians from the country to protect their know-how and to ensure that it gets deployed in the best possible manner to fuel the needs of the industry. It can also help bring academia very close with the industry to ensure that industry can then implement many of the ideas that have been developed in research activities across academic institutions. Further, it is something that can also help small-scale industries and MSMEs which can find some unique selling propositions from many of these know-hows and technology transfers that can happen from academic institutions, which is something they'll not be able to work on their own because they don't really have the infrastructure to do high-quality research and development. We need to move forward and protect our IP to ensure that we are able to sustain the growth of India and really put it on its path towards Viksit Bharat at 2047.
From music to medicine, from startups to science labs, IP is what helps turn creative sparks into societal value. So this World IP Day, let's feel the beat but also learn the law. Because in a world full of ideas, protecting yours might just be your biggest power move. That's all for now. For more such stories on innovation, education and everything in between, follow us on social media and stay tuned to EdexLive. This is Soumya Solanki signing off.